Hi everyone, this is Caroline Speaks, The State of Our World on Thursday, February 18th, 2021. So what is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? All three. The coronavirus is still with us. Um, we're getting close to 500,000 fatalities from this virus. We have less than 100,000 people still in hospitals being treated for the virus. And number of cases per day is going down, and number of fatalities per day is going on. But we do have in this country 27 million people who have been infected with the virus. Some have recovered, some are still in the hospital, but 27 million cases total in the United States. We have the most fatalities and the most number of cases of the whole world. So, why is that? Well, because it was ignored by the former administration, the Trump administration. They called it a hoax, they called it fake news, but we know it's real. My cousin Dottie got the virus last year and passed away from the virus. Um, she didn't think it was a hoax or fake news. Now, so we really have to do something. We need to wear that mask, practice social distancing, and only go out when you have to. Now, other vaccines, we do have several vaccines, and more and more vaccines are being distributed in the United States every day. They're going to pharmacies, they're going to health clinics, they're going to places where they can be distributed to a lot of people. But the supply is limited, so they say it's going to take maybe till the end of the summer to vaccinate everybody. So we just have to wait and practice social distancing, wearing a mask, only go out when you have to, and don't socialize with anyone outside of your immediate household. And that should keep new infections down. But we also have some variants for this virus, and they're working on seeing if the current vaccines will fight that, and being aware all the time of any new variants. So, that's the way it is. Now, with respect to vaccines distribution around the world, it seems that the developed world, the wealthy countries, have bought up large supply of the available vaccines, and the poor countries are not getting their fair share or any share. The Biden administration has allocated several $billions or a few $billions to the fund that's going to go to provide vaccines for poorer countries. And so that's good. Now, Israel has been criticized for not distributing the vaccine or even personal protective equipment for their constituents who live in the occupied territories like East Jerusalem, the West Bank, and Gaza. They did stop a shipment of vaccine getting into Gaza, but now they've apparently let it in. What they don't realize is that the virus is contagious. It doesn't know anything about religions or nationalities or geographical borders. So you have to protect everyone. Otherwise, you're going to suffer and your preferred constituents will suffer. Okay. So we have to get the virus vaccine to everybody. And we have to basically have good messaging to get the virus out to everybody so people are willing to take it. Now, the CDC has said that you can reopen schools if you put in certain safety measures like wearing a mask, practice social distancing, things like that. But they did not say that all teachers have to be vaccinated. So that is a sticking point between teachers and their unions and the various school districts around the country. I think all teachers should be given priority in getting the vaccine. They are essential workers. So hopefully that will happen. Now, in addition to uh, teachers, uh, agricultural workers are essential workers. They should be given priority to get the vaccine so they don't get it and spread it to their families. And that's what President Biden is doing. He's prioritizing teachers and agricultural workers, along with other essential workers like healthcare workers and medical personnel and first responders and so on. So that's a good sign. Now, we have we're still suffering from the invasion of the Capitol by Trump supporters, white supremacists, and the Congress and the Senate are supposedly dealing with that, and the Justice Department, the FBI. And then we have a new problem with the weather has turned cold in a lot of the country, and the power grid in Texas couldn't keep up with the demand, and they are suffering from extreme cold, lack of electricity, and Texas decided to go independent, so they're not part of the nationwide grid. There's an East Coast and a West Coast uh, grid, and if one area of the country has a problem, they can get help from the other. The East West are connected in that way. But Texas isn't part of that. Decided to be independent and have their own grid, which has failed. But they blame it on the renewable energy, which is not true because it's their fossil fuel industries that have failed. So, anyway, that's something that has to be worked out for the people of Texas. Okay, now, how about on a lighter mood, have on a lighter note, have maybe a little bit of music. Okay, the song I'd like to sing today is called Georgie Girl. It's an old song, written and by Tom Springfield of the Springfields Folk Group, and sung by the Springfields and their lead singer Dusty Springfield. And other people have sung it as well. Hey there, Georgie girl, walking down the street so fancy free. Nobody you meet would ever see the loneliness there inside you. Hey there, Georgie girl, why do all the boys just pass you by? Could it be you just don't try, or is it the clothes you wear? You're always window shopping, but never stopping to buy. So shed those dowdy feathers and fly a little bit. Hey there, Georgie girl, there's another Georgie deep inside. Bring out all the love you hide, and oh, what a change there'd be. The world would see a new Georgie girl. Okay, that was Georgie Girl. Hope you liked it. Thank you for joining us this evening of Thursday, February 18th, 2021. Hope to see you all back here again tomorrow for another meeting of Carolyn Speaks the State of the World. Remember, wear that mask, practice social distancing, only go out when you have to, and only socialize with people in your immediate household. And remember, very important, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way.